I'm up early today for a rendezvous with low tide in Bouddi National Park. It's a bit of a hike, but that's where I'm headed, down there to Maitland Bay. It's the scene of one of the worst New South Wales maritime disasters of the 1800s. It's the story of a hellish storm, a shipwreck that killed 26 people, a tale too amazing to cover fully in 2 minutes. The steamship Maitland left Sydney for Newcastle with 63 people on board. Hours out and too late to turn back, they were in a ferocious storm. A giant wave tossed the ship onto the rocks where it broke in half, carrying many to their deaths. But among those who survived was a baby carried to shore tied to the bosun's back. That was just one example of bravery and survival against the odds on that terrible night. The wreckage lingered for years on the rocks, but eventually time can dim even the worst memories. Today, when the tide is right, you can still see a few remnants of the ship's boilers lying among the rocks. Maitland Bay in 1898 was wild and remote. I spare a thought for the traumatised survivors who huddled in a bark hut here for days waiting for rescue. As I head up the beach, I ponder the stark natural beauty of this place. Then, as if to remind me of the suffering that took place right here, it starts to rain. Back at the top, the visitors centre is open and there's an interesting display inside about the wreck. There's books for sale and all sorts of interesting things to look at. It's well worth popping